Hello, hello. Today on The More You Know in Escrow, let's bust a myth. You hear loan doc sent? Great. Can you head right over with your buyer, head to the signing room? Not quite. And here's why. Okay, so you get that awesome text message from your loan officer saying, yes, we did it. Loan docs are sent to escrow. Here's what needs to happen on our side of things before we're ready to get the signing started. Depending on where we are, we might still need to balance with the lender. Sometimes docs are being sent at the same time that CD is being sent. So if you haven't seen a settlement statement, that probably means that we aren't balanced yet. We have to make sure all of that matches perfectly and we get the thumbs up from the lender's closer that we're good to go with the final figures. We got to access these documents. A lot of times these are being sent to us from a lender with a secure portal. Sometimes it takes a minute to get in the secure portals, to get the documents downloaded, generate everything we need, get them printed. Hopefully all the printers work. It just takes a hot minute to access, download, print the documents. Then once they're hot off the press, I have to come back and look at those documents. I want to make sure every document we need to have is in there. Sometimes we're missing something very important. We just have to do a quick compliance check of all of the documents to make sure everything is perfect so they don't have to come back and re-sign. We'll also need to prepare our escrow documents. We need to see the lender documents to be able to reference to finalize the escrow documents. Lastly, team availability. I might be in a closing, docs come in, my assistant's going to be there. Sometimes though, she has to work on some other fire and there's no one available right this second to access those docs that were just sent to get us where we need to be for closing. Once we get the documents, you know we will move as fast as we can, but it's not instant, you guys. And this, my friends, is why we ask lenders to get us the documents at least 1 hour prior to the signing appointment, or if it's the first thing in the morning signing appointment, the day before. We try to make this rule because we're not just trying to be difficult. We are trying to just make sure the signing is smooth. We want to make sure everything is cool. If we get things last minute on a rush, buyers might be here sitting in the closing room, twiddling their thumbs, being extra nervous, anxious. Now, there are rare occasions. We know this. Life happens. Technology happens. Things happen where we have to get docs last minute and we just have to roll with it. That is absolutely fine. My job is to be that smooth sailor that makes it work. However, we want to set that expectation of why we need things early so that every single closing doesn't feel like that rare occasion, rushed, stressed. When you get that text message that says docs are sent, think of that as our green light to start working on everything and finalizing the documents. And we will absolutely let you know as soon as we are ready to get your borrowers signed and done.